Hi, this is a tutorial on how to create your very own firework that can be entered into our virtual display. If you're wondering what a virtual fireworks display looks like, here's a taste of ours from 2020. It's made up of lots of people's digital firework drawings, and we've animated them to explode in synchrony. This year's will of course be bigger and better. So to create your firework, you'll need some digital drawing software. You can use anything you want as long as the final image satisfies these three basic requirements. The image must be 600 pixels across and 600 pixels high. It needs to be on a black or transparent background. That's because we take the background away when we're animating it. And it must be a PNG file. This preserves transparency and clarity of the image. So here's how to do it with simple online drawing tool sketch.io. First you need a web browser and you type into the address bar sketch.io. Choose your language, close the welcome message and click this plus sign to create a new drawing. So we mentioned that you need a transparent background, 600 pixels width and 600 pixels height. Let's create that. Now this is our drawing. The only tip is not to go too close to the edges, otherwise it'll square off your drawing and it won't look as nice as if you keep it within the edges. So here are all the tools, and paintbrush is probably the most useful. There's also an eraser if you need that, and loads of other things if you feel like playing with anything. So I'm going to just do a simple paintbrush, show you how to do the first bit of my drawing. You need to adjust the line width to something you're happy with. 10 pixels is quite good, and you want not much blur at all. So I'm just going to do a simple explosion as my drawing. Now if there's any point where you make a mistake, just like a stray bit of, then there's this undo button up here, and that can just undo. You can go back quite a few steps and you could even redo. So make use of those if you need them. And that big area there is a fill tool, it's here, but you need to make sure you select pixel fill. You also need to try and choose the same colour you had before. Whack the tolerance up 60% and click in the middle. Now that does most of it, but you might want to click a couple more times, try and get rid of that little outline. Now from here on it's about the same, so I'm going to speed through that and I'll pick up when we need to export. Now here's my final firework. It's pretty simple, but I'm sure you can do much better. And there's all these other tools you can play with if you want to. So now we want to export it. So use this floppy disk icon. And remember what we said, PNG is what we want. And that should have downloaded. You can find that in your downloads and email it to will@willhayfilms.com. And we look forward to seeing what you create.